Welcome to Historical Places Around the World. Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating history of Palace of Versailles. If you're a history buff or love exploring intriguing pasts, this video is for you. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell for notifications on our latest content. Welcome to the Palace of Versailles, one of the world's most opulent and iconic landmarks. Join us as we take a journey through its fascinating history, from hunting lodge to the heart of royal power, and finally to its status as a symbol of French culture and history. Our story begins in 1623, when King Louis XIII, father of Louis XIV, built a modest hunting lodge in the village of Versailles. This small lodge was his retreat, away from the bustling life of Paris. But his son, Louis XIV, would soon transform it into something magnificent. In 1661, at just 22 years old, Louis XIV, also known as the Sun King, took the throne. He envisioned Versailles not just as a residence, but as a symbol of absolute monarchy. Over the next decades, he undertook massive expansions, transforming Versailles from a hunting lodge into a grand palace. Louis moved his court and government to Versailles in 1682, making it the center of political power in France. The Palace of Versailles is a masterpiece of French Baroque architecture. It boasts over 700 rooms, filled with opulent decor, gilded furniture, and extravagant artworks. But perhaps its most famous feature is the Hall of Mirrors. Completed in 1684, this hall became the symbol of Louis XIV's power, with mirrors that reflected the Sun King's vision of a dazzling French empire. Louis XIV used Versailles to showcase his power and control. By bringing the nobility to live with him, he could monitor their influence, ensuring that all power was concentrated in his hands. Life at Versailles became highly ritualized, with nobles vying for even the smallest gesture of royal favor. After Louis XIV's death in 1715, Versailles continued to be the home of the French monarchy under Louis XV and later Louis XVI. The court's opulence grew, and so did the disconnect between the monarchy and the people. By the time of Louis XVI, the palace had become a symbol of royal excess and privilege, especially with Queen Marie Antoinette, who famously withdrew to her private estate at the Petit Trianon within Versailles. Versailles fell into neglect during the turbulent years of the French Revolution. However, in the 19th century, it was restored by King Louis Philippe, who opened it as a museum dedicated to all the glories of France. Today, it stands as a monument to French art, architecture, and history, attracting millions of visitors each year. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the history of Versailles. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more historical adventures. See you next time!